Hey guys, this is Nominator here, and welcome back to Flood Escape 2! Well, today we aren't technically playing this, but we're doing something that I have never done before. We're doing a list. This is the top 21 hardest maps that I've completed, if you thought 20 wasn't enough. Because we're doing 21. Side note, I am filming this when I was 6, so you should expect a lot of coughing. Maybe a few jump scares along that way, but we will be doing this the sake of me having so much so much big accomplishments with this game. So without further ado, let's do this thing. Hope you like that, guys, because it's gonna be a wild ride here. Sound is very low because I want you guys to hear me along. But, as you tell, you've got a whole list coming for you. Number 21, Facility 51. This map was pretty tricky for me. Yeah, it only took me an hour. And I only got on here because, well, it wasn't hard, but it was the first crazy difficulty map I have ever completed, so big accomplishment, right? Gosh, bro. This was actually pretty hard. And my death right at the end really pulled off my lasers. Well, yeah, I got pretty hit in Dystopia, but I haven't beat it, so it can't be on the list anyhow. So forget Dystopia. This is Facility 51 right now, and this is going really great. That was the only hard part of this freaking map, and the next freaking parts are so easy. This is the technical last hard part. Because after you're up this ladder, correction, that one, you're pretty much finished the map. But of course you're unlucky and max time catches you. Which happened to me a couple times, so yeah. I've had those feelings before, yay, yay! And yeah, if you don't see that rope there, you're such a noob. Because there's actually a rope there. Instead of using that old stairs, which is pretty hard to execute, use that easy pole there. Just watch Eli's video and maybe you can find that. Because I have no idea how I did not see that the first time, but yeah. Facility 51 for you peeps. Okay, now we have the next map. Okay, shut up. Oops. Number 20, Electronim. Recognize this? Yeah, from my only video of FEM. So I ended up trying to do this just because. Took me a few days. Nothing too bad. It was just kinda off. Like, you probably already know that there's like, what's it called? 4 sections. The first part was the valley. This is the core. Next part is the cave, and then there's last but the facility part. Sucker, if you're too slow, that door locks you up. Oh hey, a shortcut, I never knew that. Okay. This must have been an old version. Cause I don't remember that. Oh, this must have been an old version of the map because I have no idea where that button came from. So this must be an outdated version. But yeah, if you look in my video, that button is not even there. Well, whatever. If you made it here, you're nearing the end of the map. As long as you haven't wasted too much time in the before sections, you've pretty much completed it. Okay, get out of here, please. Number 19. Ambients. If this was the best you could get to a solo run, yeah, you pretty much did. Because I couldn't find a single video that was not mine where some guy actually goes for buttons. You could literally see this guy not doing anything. Wait, is that the guy who made Overdrive? Okay, but shut up now. Because this version is like the nerfed version of the one in FE2. Because, well, yeah, you just saw that shortcut. You can use the ladder to get up, but in FEM, it literally requires you to freaking use the other path that was there. And then I mentioned that this is one of the longer maps you've pretty much seen. Oh, that timing kills me so much. Look at this guy. Literally just showing the gameplay and no button pressing. Ah, should've went with Sunder's recording, eh? Well, that sucks. Pretty much you're finished the map unless you're on a solo run and max time catches you. Like in Facility 51. But A's in this map cool. And on the FEM version, there's freaking Chasey at the end. And I made a little fun of that. Have you seen that video? Get right in there and shut up! Number 18. Annihilated Ruins. Dude, you just remember this map from my how did he die there thing? Oop, copyright music. Better mute that. Whatever. This timing jump is so annoying. So as you remember, this is just straight walking. But it gets trippy later on. Look alive for that. Holy bitch. So if you die there, you're pretty much done. And hey, look, more pulls. This is the hardest part of the map and why it has gotten onto this list. Jumps that are so thin. Yeets. I can tell you, that thing caught me off guard. Hey, just like Darkside Facility with them far jumps. And thin ones, I guess. Yeets, that's the last button already. But watch out. There is actually an invisible kill brick laying around here as some sort of troll. So in my video, you saw me go over here and then loop around because there was some sort of kill brick laying there. What a dirty trick. I wonder who put that there out of the 5 creators. Whatever, let's continue. Yeah, this part starts to nerf down the difficulty, but lava is still going fast. Make sure not to hug the wall or else you get stopped by the door and you'll get flung down. Oh yeah, this part. Flashbacks to damaged structures. I remember when I first beat it, it was a big opportunity because that room was the hardest hard room in FE1, I guess. So hecking difficult. Oh hey, Digitalized. I never knew that existed. Oh. Number 17, Crystal Lab. I remember this map. The one featured in my Max Time Why You Bully Me video on Fullscape 2. Because Max Time does bully you on this map. Because as long as you cut enough corners, Max Time shouldn't catch you off guard, I guess. Yeah, everything is easy. The parkour and everything. It's just the fact that you must cut so many corners is what makes this freaking hard. Now you get my drift now. Now you see why this was hanging me over for 2 hours. It's because you have to do it in that darn 2 minutes. And this level goes right up to that. Aw, it didn't work. Because usually when you press that button, you would hear a voice that says, "Access denied." And then the vent will flop. But I guess the creator removed it because this video was made around 3 months ago. So, yeah. In this part, it's rush time. You better move, and move. Because if you don't, you better get the max time. At this part, it's the best place to start cutting corners to save you time. Discontinued Construction flashback. Because I beat this after Discontinued, which is somewhere in the list. Better cut that corner or else you're dead. Do you want to die? No. So yeah, just cut as many corners as you can off this map. Woohoo! You just beat a really long, pathetic map, which is extremely dumb. I only did this because my boy C. Parker also did it. You can already see it, but I'll just give you that list dump anyhow. Number 16, Cryogenic Blizzard. I just remember this being the first. Oh heck no, copyright. I just remember this being the first insane Tony 333444 bullcrap that I beat. These maps are quite difficult, and I would recommend doing this one for his first insane map because he's only got like this one and Electronim Adventures for his insanes, and then Shutdown was updated to crazy. Which one's harder, Shutdown or Electronim Adventures? I just know that this one is his easier insane map. Next to Electronim, which you've already heard. Oh my gosh! I am bursting right now, but don't care. Just gosh. It's just best if you just wait. By the way, those red things are kill bricks, so don't step in them. Well, if you've pretty much reached this last room, you pretty much finished the level as long as you know what you're doing. By the way, don't die at the end, or else you'll just confirm that 95% bullcrappage. Yeah. Number 15. Don't get upset because I put this in the list. It was really much harder than that. Max time, long jump, bullcrap. It's because there's a bunch of head hitters and the lava rises extremely fast. Hell no! Unless you by the title, it's a hard map. Number 15 is a hard map, so great job. Only because it's so freaking dumb, and it took me about an hour and a half to beat it, yet I've confirmed. Harder than Cryogenic Blizzard. Find me. Number 15. Ionized Facility. Darn. So you're like, you kidding me with this bullcrap? Oh yeah, I played the updated version of lava there. This part is so freaking confusing. Barely anyone can do it. We'll see how that's hard. Oh yeah, familiar sight. It's Raging Depths music. Which math factor actually be? You can tell me this red room is the hardest part of the map. I played the version where there was lava right below you. And look at all this damn thing. Like, it's so much head hitter, you can easily mess up. Use all that time, lava rises up and kills you. In that room only. And after that, it's just a mess of tiny jumps. And look at this bullcrappage. I did this first try, but, well, I was actually quite surprised that this is the end. So, yeah. Don't judge me when I say this is number 15. Look, this is my opinion. I should have said that earlier, but nobody cares about that bullcrap. So, yeah. Next map. But before you want to do it, I suggest you go take a break. Because I will be getting rid of this for a second, and I will load up the next 7 maps, and we'll be right back. Hello, my dude. You're like, what? Are you kidding me? I wish I just had them all preloaded, but it would make the thing lag a lot. Calm down. We will be back later, okay? See you later. Just go take a poo-poo or something. Just go. Just for a few minutes. Please, go. Please. What else turn that mic off? Alright guys, we're back. Sorry for that. You should skip the time shown on the closed captions. If you didn't want a break, that'll be shown. And oop, I forgot something. Freaking no thanks, get out of here. Okay, there we go. My cursor's off. Okay. Now we've got more maps on the list, and you will be hopefully you'll be satisfied with my choices because please. Number 14, Mineshaft Madness. Oh yeah, I remember this bullcrapage map back in my day, which took me kind of a long time to beat, but who cares? Yes. So yeah, this was the bane back in my days. Back when I was like just finished Radaken, wants to do an easier map, I guess. Radaken's just a few spots up, so yeah. Floods are coming. Yeah, take the right way. Yeah, because it's a ladder, which is faster than doing the wall jump. I can tell you that first. Better go like the wind or else you're gonna die, because after that, acid comes up a little bit later. Can I tell you this is also a sort of rhythmic map? Because as you can hear, as the song freaking intensifies, the water will change states. And then the song will de-intensify at one point and it will change back down. Intensify again and back up to lava it goes. Okay, get out. Yay, that was just some pure walking, didn't need to see that. Now for that 9th button, you're pretty much in the clear if you didn't take too long down there. It's amazing how this map was designed like a year and a half ago and it's still super popular. Like, look at this ginormous list of all of this Mineshaft Madness. Oh hey, we're digitalized. Okay, who cares? There is so much of this. Okay. Let's just scan to the next map, shall we? Number 13, Radaken 278B Meltdown. Might take a while. Sit in that lift. Okay, never mind. I was about to press that flash forward button. Okay, maybe never mind. I remember this being the hardest map I have completed back then. Yes, this is an outdated version, but oh frick, copyright. I'm just showing this version because this was the one I completed, but then I re-beat it as like the freaking revamp, and it only took me 5 minutes, so that's how much I improved. But yeah, I can tell you this map took me 3 days, and it was still quite a hard map then, but of course as I went along it seemed easy. Well, I'm not going to show the updated one because this is the original that I've completed. So yeah, not the other bullcrapage version, which I only took 5 minutes. And the map got an update, woo, but I don't care. Do you see something on the other side? I don't know if you don't know, but I don't care. So yeah, this limp through acid used to be way harder back then, but now it's gotten a slight nerf, which is pretty good. Because I used to be left with like 510 air when I passed it, and now I was left with 60. It's been a long ride, homie. And you got it. Okay, shut up. What is this? Okay, nobody cares. Next map. The other map that has a similar, hacking thing, and it's so hard. But nobody cares. Number 12, Eradicated Facility. This map was a pain to be done solo. Like Crystal Lab, it's one of the long maps that can give you max time if you take too long. And I'm dating back to the original version which I had completed again. And like Radaken, I did a video on the buffed version, which so happens to be ridiculous. 2 maps in a row with a similar name got revamped, and I've done videos on both of those. Well, technically I streamed Radaken, but I did it again for real. Dating back to 2 years ago, I completed this map on the first day it was released. Hold up. We're working? Test? Yes, we are. Hopefully my guy, you're not getting max time. So somehow you're back in the room you spawned in? That's kind of ridiculous, bro. And now you gotta do this all over? No, it's completely different parkour, so yeah. Hey! It's my dude Ronzo. How you doing? New goggles on both sides and over here because everybody in Roblox has them. Yeah. Whoa! Okay. Now you just have to press this button, go up this ladder. Some tricky jumps. Probably the hardest part of the map. Around one jump. Hey! 2 ways to do something. That's how I like it. Yoy, simple wall jumps in, you're pretty much done as long as max time hasn't caught you. Look at this madness! Like, Annihilated Ruins was kinda This one is so much better, dude. Hey, you just saw that. Wait, Digitalization got buff? Hold up, my dude. Did I see that for 1 second? What happened there? Okay. Maybe I'll use that as my footer for Digi. Hold up. I'm gonna grab this, put it over here, and yoink. Get out of here. What the frick? It's been buffed? Okay. We'll leave that for later. Okay, next map we have is, of course, Button Chaos. I remember this map. The one map that just triggered me so much, I just could not complete it solo. And hey, my dude Ronzo back again. This map was complete torture because I just couldn't do it. That was like 85% of the way, not meaning 85 buttons because there are 101. So I would rather say 84.3% of the way. Until I just gave up and asked a couple friends to help me beat it. So yes, go. That's what I did. It must be like astonishingly fast to do this solo. There must be a lot of corner cuts that I never saw. I hear it. Come on. All about this backtracking. That's why I need some sort of team. For some odd reason, when I captured the end of the map, me completing it, I saw that my time was 2 minutes and 2 seconds. I was pretty surprised by what I had seen. The max time is 2 minutes, and I got a time of 2 minute 2. You're joking right now. The white bot. Ha ha ha. Yeah, 2 minute 2. Something just dumbly happened. I didn't get max timed out. 2 minute 2, are you kidding me? Enough with that, just enjoy the rest of the map. I've got nothing to say. No button hell for me, bro. Number 10. Overdrive. Dating back then to when I had completed this first. I don't know if we're crossing Ionized Facility thing yet, but I don't know. This doesn't seem harder than Darkside. More on the sinking ship difficulty. Cause this map was just the only thing that costed the difficulty of number 10, but I keep failing on some dumb jumps. Because I just can't seem to time some of the jumps properly, and I keep dying because of that. But some guy named KU1794 can help me out, and it was over, bro. Finally completed that stupid map. Hope you guys like this because it's about to get quite tricky. This jump always killed me. I always jumped too early on that. And hey, from here on, it was a piece of cake. The far jumps were like buffed in the new version and I could barely make them. When you reach here, you're pretty much finished. If you don't do that math factor mistake that he did, but still completed it. That's astonishing, I guess. But yeah. You must be pretty happy when you beat this. Cause I know I was. The name is in the kid down here, yeah, I see ya. Verse thing. Then update your name, bitch. Number 9. Blue Moon. What the heck? I remember this map being such a pain in the ass, especially that fucking last section. I'm supporting you, pun. Haha. Well, nobody cares about that, so let's get out of here. For some reason, it's some sort of machinery factory thing on a moon. That's blue, which is why it's called Blue Moon. But why is there a factory? Hey, fun fact. Fun. You don't have to do that silly jump around that killed me so many times. You can jump over the boxes. I don't know why that happened, but I just know for sure. So hard to do 4 wall jump strides. Luckily, I had a thing. I would usually put like turn straight on my camera 4 times, and I did it every time. Watch out right here, cause mess up any of these boxes, you're pretty much dead. Jump too early. I'll explain that later. Hey, this is the part where I would always die. Because if you're not going quick enough, you'll end up getting this piece of garbage. Luckily, they nerfed that last button because everybody would fail there. It was almost impossible to do that bullcrap. If you're lucky enough, you can survive that. Hey, Pud, I found out that you made a cringy video. Maybe it's an intro? I don't know. Well, next map. Number 8, Jungle Inferno. Don't you remember this one? An old map that was classic so much back then. But now it's an outdated piece of garbage replaced with Blue Moon. I don't remember that one. I never forgot how much trouble I went through to complete this map. Cause the maps are starting to get more difficult because you'll see some big ass bitch maps out there soon. Yo guys from the SQ server shutdown incident, don't try and unfriend me just because I'm swearing. My dad did it to me a lot, so go blame him. Give him the injection of his ass, I don't care, man. Just don't unfriend me because of that. Welcome back to hearing my voice. You haven't heard it in so long, but yeah. As long as you're quick enough, you can make it to the last room. Let's get it! Oh, I'm swimming through acid. It burns! And yes, acid does burn. Fun fact of the day. Hey, it's rush time again because you gotta go so fast so you don't die. Cause lava will like burst up at the 130 mark, So you need to hurry. So don't think you've got all the time you will need. Alright guys, once again, we'll be back soon. Go take another poo-poo if you need it. So yeah, see you in a couple minutes. Alright, guys. We're back for the last 7 maps. These have been so difficult to beat. They were so extremely mean. Gosh. Here we go. As you can see from that title, it's the classic map. Number 7. Volcano. Not a long time ago I completed this madness. I had it over a few other maps for a long while. But I thought that this was easier than those, actually. It didn't take me that long, cause this part is easy. It was just this one part that made me struggle a lot. And it's this section right here. Well, not really this one, but I'll tell you where it is. Waiting, waiting, waiting. This is the first map where the lava went down. Here is when the madness begins. It all starts over here, and then it builds up again. At one part of the map. It's probably the reason why it is so high. It would have been like just above Crystal Lab if it wasn't this part right here, the climbing section. Wasn't so difficult. Look at this massive bullcrappage. And the lava is hovering below your feet if you're like me who got a lucky victory. Or maybe math factor, but keep hopping like it's hot. And if you failed the last wall jumps, I don't know how you're gonna feel. But yeah. You just completed a horrific map. Oh, what the heck? How did it finish? Okay, that's good enough. Number 6. Chrominus Lab. Oh, hey, let me fix this. Bullcrap! Okay. I'm not gonna spoil it for you, so I guess. But number 6 is Chrominus Lab. Probably known that this was one of the classics back then that got buffed and buffed. What the frick? You're joking right now? I found a freaking outdated version. Okay. Okay. Okay, this is how it should look like. That's better. Okay. That shortcut, really useful. But this map was so difficult until I realized that it was easier than the number 5 map, which was extremely insane, but not that because it does not match the top 3. Which, by the way, are all crazies. But then once you notice number 1, you're like, not insane. I see it as a crazy, okay? Please spare my opinions. Now you gotta move fast because you don't have forever. 1, you will run out of air. 2, the lava's gonna rise. Okay, run. That shortcut can be very useful, but it is very hard to do. And you gotta do 3 seconds of waiting. That's gonna cost you. Do not do that ladder jump wise, or else you will get flung off. Like the stupid Enzo map. Okay, but you just completed a very hard classic map. Now number 5, I've texted everything orange, inspired by Baneworth, shout out to him for that. Because these maps are absolutely crazy! Number 5, the core. I remember this being so difficult for me. And I finally completed it. And then, it was the hardest map I have done back then. But then when I completed some other maps, it's been going hard. Something got redesigned over here. It's darker orange, I guess. Maybe it's because of the new camera FX thing. Hey, what's with the shortcuts? Because I didn't do that. Let's see what the death says. Ha 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 ha. this is where I would consider the hard begins, because that first section was so easy. But then here is where confusion will start, because you have to wait for the lasers, and at the top one, the top level, you're going to be dealing with lasers from in and out and stuff. Then you must figure out, do I have to let the inner one to the core pass or the outer one? I don't remember. Oh, Ceta said it was a core meltdown themed in this level, but I don't think so. I just see floating particles on the thing. It's not a core meltdown. You're just venturing in a core, which is not in the Earth's core. So stop about that core belly something. But yeah, you just completed a really hard map, which was known to be the hardest map, until we see maps like this one here. Welcome guys to number 4. Oops. Annihilated Academy. Yeah, we've seen Annihilated Ruins, but now we're seeing this. Yeah, many of the songs here were copyright, so I had to mute them. But yeah, I don't care. This map was just really hard, and yet again, it was one of the the hardest map I have soloed. Until there were 3 maps that came above this map's difficulty. I didn't use that shortcut, but well done. This map was like so difficult, I just could not do this solo. I just had to hit a friend to help me with one button. One button, okay? Just one button. And wait, 4 out of 5 of the top 5 is actually done. No, 3 out of the 5 of these ones are actually the done in multiplayer. Only 2 of these were done solo for me. I remember this map being really hard. I've been stuck on this map for so long till I finally beat the heck out. Probably the hardest part. Why am I clicking that? Whoever, who cares? Whatever, who cares? Yeah, you pretty much won as long as you got past that button. It didn't take too long. Bye Academy wall. Okay, shut up. Okay, top 3 time. Number 3, Overdrive Crazy Version. Hey, I remember this map. Yeah, of course it's not called Overdrive Revamp, because since when I beat it, it was rated crazy. Because when the crazy difficulty was added, the creator decided to move the difficulty up to crazy. Because this map is crazy. Thank you for that shortcut, boy. Hey, button back again, boy. How is this hard though? I can tell you have to use some of those shortcuts to beat it in solo. But in hacking other one, you don't have to do multiplayer, I guess. You don't have to use shortcuts because, yeah. Dates back to the old Overdrive mixed with this bullcraps. That's a large jump. Fail it and you're dead. What are those things? Why are you so over? Hey, this part was updated with like ripples in there. That's a fake one, so if you jump on that, you got trolled. Okay, now you're at the last section of the map. You're pretty much done if you don't fail at one of these last jumps. Which the last one is kind of like a little bit buffed, so yeah. I just found me a something. Hey, that's Overdrive. Hey, if digitalization buff, okay, I'll return to that a little later. But right now, we're going back to the old days of digitalization. My boy, stop giving me that dumb sequel. Okay, fine, we'll just use one with words, I don't care. Shut up. Number 2, digitalization. So many copyright songs, I can't use them. Because I'm not letting myself getting 5 copyright claims on this one video. Okay, what the frick? Yeah, I see those things. Those dumps are pretty stupid, but I don't care right now. I can tell this was kinda easy for me until I got through this section here. Why are you calling me a bitch? I hate that ladder. That's not really crazy, you just have to stay on there. Fuck that lava. Eek. Some of these ladders don't move you far enough or just throw you right off. Pink platform doesn't bully me too much, but yeah. This extreme jump got me so many times. The vent string broke because only one door opens. As long as you know where to go, you should be able to complete this part of the tower. Alright. Now that you've made it to here, you've pretty much completed the map if you don't die at the last few jumps. So yeah, you've just completed an end zone map, which is really annoying if you ask me. ANGG. Now there is one map that I've completed which was even harder than digitalization. Welcome to the first Kukai map I have completed. Number 1. Discontinued Construction. Okay, what happened here? Yes. Probably heard of this map. Easiest Kukai map. But it took me a while, so yeah. Bane of my existence, eh? You've never seen a map more horrible than this. Music gets me jamming, but the music video sucks as frick. Dating back to almost a month ago, I completed this bullcrap, which was really under my skin. And if I were to make a top 10 solo maps, digitalization would be at the top. But I did not complete the solo because max time, frick. I could do everything up until the last jump in the map, because max time would kill me a few studs away. I know more shortcuts, why don't you take them? Cough synchronized. Okay. Now you get a little bit of a break, but you should pick up the pace again because it's about to get difficult. When the lava, nothing happens. Not like anything. Watch out for this jump. Better jump very late, but not too late. You will glitch through the part and fall. Better go. Really matters where the music's at, not the lava, because the lava is very slow. You better run now, boy. That jump scares me. This part is probably the hardest part, even harder than the last jump. Well, not fourth jump. This jump didn't kill me one time. After that, it was plain victory. Alright guys, so that finishes today's video. I want you to like, share, and subscribe, and this is Dominator. Peace out, goodbye.